Today's adventure takes us back to Northfold Fishery. We are going to learn how to use a trotline. Apparently, this is a good way to catch fish. We'll find out. Well, hello, Midnight. How are you? You're not trying to get into the village or anything, are you? Because you aren't welcome. That's right. Turn around. He's probably trying to get down there. Okay, we are back here in Northfold. Looking at our traps that we set. Now, for us in the real world, it's yesterday, but for these guys, it was probably just 20 minutes ago that we were here. And we're back. All right, a couple of things that we do need to do. Oh, yeah. Is this one connected? We're looking at the water. I want to see how many bodies of water are connected. All right. I was thinking about connecting this little pond over here to the others, but then I got to thinking, maybe not. Maybe we have a little pond over here for the fish that get bullied in the big water. You know, maybe somebody just doesn't like him and takes a bite out of his, I don't know, his thigh or whatever it is they have. And he needs to recuperate. So we got the little pond over here for that. Okay, so I think we'll do that. Alright, the other thing is we need to light up the perimeter where the fence is, because it was brought to my attention that this is now a larger village, and with all the extra space, especially the space that's not included in the village perimeter, we have a really good chance of spawning unwelcome visitors. Why do you leave this door open? So we need to light up that area just to make sure that we're not inviting anybody here that we don't want here. You guys, what is with leaving the doors open? Okay, well, Laura, what's the problem? It's their door. Leave it open. Okay, the other consideration was the placement of the farmer's workstation. We don't know how far away, how many blocks in any direction from the station the farmer is most effective. So, I'm thinking about moving the station. Hi there. If not to the center, maybe at least here. So then maybe this will get some attention. So, we're going to go ahead and do that. I am also going to get a second farmer for in here. Alright. Uh-oh. The name of the village has changed. Why? I don't recall crashing. Alright, we'll have to go and reset. Let's see, you have claimed this one. Well, if I take that away, you're gonna have to claim one of the others. Okay. Now hopefully that will draw them into coming further into the garden, rather than just giving these few here in the front attention. The hope is that all of them will get attention. All right. Okay, we do have a few lights up there, but certainly that is not enough. So I think we're going to go ahead and we are going to order some oil lamps. Is that a chicken? Oh, good. We are going to do a chicken coop here at some point. Okay, and I do want to get a female for our friend over there, because I want some animals, just a few. I think animals, you know, bring villages to life, and that's what villages should have. All right, let's see. How shall we? There we go. Yeah, I don't want to put them up too high. I want them down here where the light is, you know, going to illuminate lower rather than, you know, 4 blocks up into the sky. And let's just go ahead and put one there. Right, I'm going to run around and do this, and we'll be right back. The perimeter has been lit up. Hi! What's the problem? You didn't claim one of these new tables. You still work there. It is okay. You can go in there and work. We need to find... There it is. Why has my village changed? Four beds, 6 workstations for villagers. Okay. Update the village. Yeah, I think it'll take a little bit for these to, for it to, you know, reread everything, and then the name will change. Yeah, I don't recall, hello. I don't recall crashing, so I don't know what the issue would be. Okay. Generally, we have that covered up. I don't know how that got missed. Alrighty. We are going to try to figure out how to do this Trotline business. Let's find a spot along the shoreline here that we could do this. I'm kind of thinking some bridges around here would be kind of helpful. You know, like, say from there to here, but a high enough bridge that the fish aren't bothered by it. Okay, so if I take that line, this trot line, and I go from like there to here, I think I'm understanding this. So we need stakes. Okay. There's the stakes. And we need line. I'm not sure what I'm looking for. Or do I just put in the stake? A useful ingredient for trapping and fishing. Okay. And then go over here and put in the other one. Okay, so now Where is this line? Fishing. Okay, we did the baskets. I'm not ready to comprehend this weird trap. Alright, so we are at... You may have better luck fishing if you set up a limb line or a trot line using cordage and perhaps stakes. Okay, so if I go get some cordage... So... Do I hook that cordage to there? And yeah, how do I hook the cordage to this? Yeah, I have no clue how to do this. We placed our stakes. Now it says, with cordage in your active inventory slot, which we have there, target one stake while facing the water and click to attach your cordage. What? I'm facing the water. Why are you guys not cooperating with me? Are you too far away? Is that the problem? Can you go diagonally? This is not working, so I'm going to try something. Maybe it has to be above ground? I have no idea. Okay. Let's put a block here. And a stake. Did we put a stake over there? Yes, there's a stake over there. Okay, so now we're standing here. And I'm facing it. Oh my gosh, it worked. So that's what it is. It has to be above the water. This won't work because it's in the water. Okay. I'm going with that as the explanation. Now we need hooks. Okay. Let's do a little bit of a mail order here. Let's get some hooks. We're just going to get the bone hooks because, you know, we're not paying for them. Oh, golly, look at that. All right, we have hooks. If it's above water, it's above water. Why is it saying if it's above water? Is there an option for it to be below water? We tried that. It didn't work. All right, let's go look and see what kind of lures we have to work with. Wow. They have different kinds. Okay, so lures are something we can make with these random ores we're finding, like the zinc and the silver, the gold. Funny, I don't see any bone here. Do I see copper? Yes, there's copper. All right. Let's put a lure on there. Now, do you put bait with a lure, or is it just a hook and a lure? What can we use for bait? Some food. Okay. Okay, what kind of food? Mushrooms? Do fish like mushrooms? Oh, it did work. Okay. What other kind of foods should we put on there? We used to use like bread. Let's do blueberries. Ah, that works too. Okay. We're gonna decorate this like it's a Christmas decoration here. What else can we put on here? Let's put an orange. Piece of cooked poultry? Cabbage? Okay, an orange won't work. Wait, we didn't have it lit up. Oh, an orange worked. Okay. Piece of food or meat and cabbage. I don't think it really matters because they all look exactly the same, so I don't think it matters what kind of food we use. Alrighty then. Okay, we learned something new. Let's get a snapshot for our scrapbook. And we will come back in a little while and see if anybody has volunteered. Okay, the next thing we need to do here is look for a place. What's this? Lead. Yeah, I need to get some of that. We need to look for a place for our chicken coop. Lots of options. Maybe up here? It's out of the way. These chickens will not be roaming free. They will be confined. I'm not seeing a lot of other suitable places. Maybe right up here, because then they can have this whole area, and we'll have to bring part of this down to get a level field. So yeah, let's put our chicken coop right here. Right. First of all, let's dig this up and see if there is anything down here that we might be interested in. So far I'm not seeing much. Nope. I don't think there's anything here. Right, I'm going to bring this hill down. Hill has been leveled. Now we will look at the materials that are currently here and design our chicken coop. Okay. I don't want it too close to the fence because I don't want anyone to reach their big paw in here and grab a hold of the chickens. Let's see, we want a good sized yard. So let's see. And as far as I know, there shouldn't be a whole lot of villagers up in this area. We will have to put a shepherd up here and probably a bridge right there. Yep. with the fence. All right, we will come back and do the bridge later. Let's see, we're going to bring it up right here. That's pretty good sized. They'll have lots of room up here to roam and play. And we shall put one gate here. And we're going to run a second gate somewhere in here. You know, the double gate system. So if they leave one open, we still have a chance of recovering whatever might get away. Okay. Now we just need a coop. That didn't take too long. And we have a cute little chicken coop. With food, nesting boxes, a roof over their head, their own little doors for when the shepherd closes these, they can still get in and out. And they've got a decent size play space here and a couple of corners that they can hide in. Even goes right around here. And we chose the bamboo fencing for the front so we could see. I don't know if the chickens can get out that. I doubt they can. But anyway, there we go. Okay. And we have our bridge over here to the main part of the village. And I was going to change this, but I actually kind of like it there. And they can't walk off of it. It's still a fence. So I'm going to leave it like that. Until I see a problem with that, we're going to leave it. And we've got a bridge over here. And if need be, we'll put some, pathing stones. Look. We've got fishies. There's different kinds of fishies. And here, I put a worm on there, but it just looks like the same stuff. So yeah, we'll have to figure out how to get those off of there. All right, and if we come over here, we've got another bridge. One goes that way, and one goes over here to the garden. And if you look in the garden, we now have Diana. And apparently she's gonna come yell at me. Okay. Hi. I'm working on it. We're gonna get, I know we're gonna get you a partner. Yeah, because this is an awful lot of work for one person. And I think moving the tables, it worked. Look at the plants that are being attended to now. It's not just over there. Yeah, I think if we have another person, I don't know what happened to Judith. They switched gardens, I guess. Who are you? Eric. Eric, what do you do? I don't know. I guess I could look right here and see, right? Residence. Okay, Hermione is a soldier. Eric is a farmer. Oh, excellent. So we have 3 farmers and 1 soldier. Okay, and soon we are going to have a shepherd, another farmer, yeah, and whoever might look appropriate standing near the fish. I guess anybody, but like I said before, we're looking for villagers who would look appropriate there. You know? I don't know what a farmer would do if we set them next to the water. I've seen them in villages where there was no farmer's workstation and they wandered to the nearest crop. So I don't know if that's part of their programming that they, you know, the programming says look for crops. I don't really know. It might have been my imagination or just a coincidence. But that's what I believe I witnessed. Is it time to gather? No, it's only 2 o'clock. Eric, you going to work? Finally? That was a long lunch. Oh, but I also see there's not much for you to do here. Everything, wow. Yeah, everything looks good. Wow, you're doing a wonderful job. Excellent. Okay. So yeah, we need to do a little bit more thinking here. We're definitely going to have to add a couple of more houses, living quarters, if we want to add more people. Oh, there's our buddy. Okay, so right now we are going to wander back to Loxley and grab a couple of chickens. We're not going to be able to grab the extra rooster because he's no longer with us. Yeah, there you are. How did you get in here? Huh? Let's see if we can break the fence for you. Which way do you want to get out? Oh, sorry. All right. Go on. There you go. Don't come in the fence again. Okay. Oh, gosh. Oh, now you're on the wrong side, huh? Well, you're just gonna have to take the underpass. Oh, well, they'll figure it out, right? I suppose at some point we'll see a bear up there in our superhighway. Okay, oh yeah. Well, gotta go back into creative so we don't scare everybody. Especially if you want to grab a couple of chickens. Our babies grew up to be bulls. So now we have 4 bulls and 2 cows. Yeah. So we're not going to get a whole lot of babies too quickly. Alright, yeah, this is our only rooster. These 2 were fighting, so I had to eliminate one. So I eliminated the 0 generation. Alright, let's go and... what shall we do? Yeah, what are we going to do first? Let's put the egg away for starters. There we go. And let's take this thing off our back so we can get to the cage. It's not on our back. It's right there. We did all that running around without our box. Good thing we didn't need it, huh? Okay, we need to make another cage. How did we even do that? I'm not sure we did. I think we, yeah, I think we just did that. Hey, we may have made that. We certainly could have. Okay, it's 8 sticks and a bunch of boards. We can do that again if we can find our stuff. Things got a little shifted again. Oh, look, there's some sticks. Alright, sticks and boards. Ooh. Okay, boards. They went this way, and sticks went that way. There we go. And that is all we need. Let's go and nab ourselves a couple of chickens. If we are lucky enough to get another rooster here, we'll nab him and take him over there so they can make more babies. But right now, we're just going to grab a couple of these. Hey! You'll never miss her. Okay. I'm not sure if there's anything else here we need to do. This village is running quite smoothly as far as I can tell. So, let's run back over there and set down our new chickens. What's this? Oh, a skeleton. And then I think we might need to go out and see if we can find a friend for our bighorn. I'm not sure where we would do that. Okay, ladies. Make yourself at home. Good. Wonderful. This chicken coop also has the little door right here, except I can't get to all of the nests, but that's okay. It's mainly just for the suggestion that that's an option. Right, I think we've done very well here so far. We've learned some things. I also baited these. I haven't seen anybody yet, but then it hasn't been that long that they've been baited. Oh, wait. It looked like there's something in this one. We just left this. Okay, now question is, how do we get that out of there? Just like that. Okay, that's an Arctic char. Now, somebody said put it there with a knife and it fillets. But wasn't there something about getting eggs or something? We'll go ahead and take the fillet for now. There are... My bait's still in there. Good. There are a few other buildings we are going to have to fit in here somewhere. One of them will be a storage area to put the fish that we catch. And somewhere we need a kitchen so that we can cook some of these fish we've got our smokers right there. And somewhere there needs to be, and I think it's going to be one of these front buildings, like maybe this one right here. Well, that one looks a bit busy. This one, the door's on the wrong side. Oh, golly. Definitely on the wrong side. So I think it's going to have to be this one. There'll be a lot going on in here. What I'm thinking of is, it's mainly just for looks, but you know, the window that slides and then someone stands in here and sells the goods. Or we can set it up kind of like a kind of like that, the tented thing, the market tent or whatever. Oh, there's our friend. Hi. I'm looking. We're gonna find her. Anyway, yeah, someplace where we can maybe sell the fish. And then, obviously, the idea is that other people from other villages would come over here and trade whatever products they produce with our fish. Oh, let's see. Yeah. A kitchen with a storeroom below it. And I think that's going to have to be a whole new building, because otherwise I would have to do some renovations to one of these. And I think I'd actually like a larger space. In here we're going to be putting a couple of more beds, because we are going to need to add some more people. And that's a 1 bed. We will come around and add some more. But yeah, this is our Northfold fishery. Still under construction. We shall return.